the spread started out at -7, and you said it. That shit better not be nothing higher than 7 all summer. I know that much. And
And here we are, a couple
here we
games
are.
from
It's at
kicking. What is
3.
it now?
It's at 3.
Bro,
It's
I
at 3.
had this game circled all summer just because I knew that Gunnar Stockton wasn't going to play up to par in those cupcake games,
Well, you
and there
had
were
it.
going to be an opportunity.
You had it circled just based off the strength of this is going to be Georgia's measuring stick. Not even more so of Tennessee. He was like, this is going to be Gunnar Stockton's coming out party. We're going to
Yeah.
know everything we need to know about Georgia football.
Oh, we'll know Saturday evening at 8:00. We'll know everything we need to know because you blamed one person. So I want to make sure that that's that one person. And so we're going to see that live and direct. They're fans too. They all said it. Everybody was in agreement.
Yeah, bro. So a little bit about. So let's see. Let's pull up on air what the model thinks about this game. UGA. Let's see. UGA at Tennessee. We're gonna do a full breakdown.
Full breakdown.
We're gonna do a full breakdown on air. Because this is in the SEC, this is a very important game.
Oh my God, Fat Man pick 6.
I'm behind.
Fat Man pick 6. Fat Man.
You called it, Josh, on air. You said NC State. I'm out. NC State.
Wake Forest is really bad. NC State's too good for them. Yeah. You could have got value at the beginning of our show if you was listening to me.
Yeah.
Because that's literally what I literally said. Take NC State money line.
Bro, they spotted it 14 in a blink of eyes.
Look at the ship. We're at the second quarter. And what is it? Turnovers. If you wouldn't have turned the ball over, you were up 14. You could punt it and be in a better situation. Bro, now you're in a bind.
This is why 30% of the model is turnovers. Don't listen to people that say that you cannot predict a turnover. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can predict a turnover, Josh. Bro, I literally was talking to my homeboys. I said, they asked me about the SMU game and Baylor game, and what I thought about it, I was like, bro, take the over. I was like, take what's the name with the points, yada yada. I was like, now this is during the game. I said, has Jennings thrown a pick yet? And I sure enough, he ain't thrown a pick yet. I went back. Guess who finished the game with a pick? Jennings.
Bro. Just like this week, I told everybody, Ole Miss's quarterback has thrown 2 picks in the first quarter of every game. He's got 4 picks through 2 games.
So he's playing
an SEC team.
Bro, we're not going into these popular sports analysts and say you don't know or you can't predict. You can. The probability, the probability of a turnover for certain people it's golden. You have to. You know what's going to happen. If you had a turnover-prone quarterback, you know what's going to happen.
We're going to clip this up. It's 11-24. If Gunnar Stockton throws the ball more than 28 times in this game against Tennessee, he's going to throw a pick.
Oh, for sure. And
they're going to have to do it. And I'm telling you right now, if he throws the ball 28 times, he's going to throw a pick. 100%. If they can't get the run game going and they can't get him under 28 throws, he's throwing a pick.
He's going to throw a pick,
bro.
Gunnar is definitely, if they throw, no, I don't even say 20. If for sure 30. If he's over 30 pass attempts, he's throwing a pick. Just mathematically, one pick. That's just mathematically what you're going to. That's just. If you just do the math, the probability of you having a turnover, throwing the ball 30 times, is pretty obvious.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, what the motto say?
So for this game right here, obviously it opened up at 7. It's at 3.5 now. The model league is Georgia 2.5, which is, I mean, to be expected.
Yep.
We said that, but we don't really care who wins. We want the points for betting purposes. The value is on Tennessee 3.5 and 4. They've got the score, Josh, 26.5 to 23. So basically 27 to 23. 25, 22 is the baseline they're saying. At the minimum, Tennessee scoring 21 points. Minimum, Georgia scoring 21-24. And this is what we expect. They expect both teams to have about 11 to 12 possessions. So that's going to be critical. If you get a turnover and get an extra possession, man. So run defense, Georgia. Turnovers, Georgia. Red zone efficiency, saying Georgia. But that's because it's got some of 2024 baked in.
Mm-hmm. Which it should.
It should, because it's so early. Good on good. UGA is more stable versus ranked opponents. Vols competitive at home, so the edge goes to Tennessee. They're at home. So I mean, if you just go down the line, I mean, these are equal teams, bro. Like,
and that's all I've been trying to say all summer to people, and they don't want to hear that. This is an equal game.
10.5 points.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. 14.5 points. So it's saying pick Tennessee with the 10.5 point teaser. That survives key numbers like 7, 10, and 14.
Mm-hmm.
So also 10. I mean, 10 is cool. Let's see, with the turnover, with one turnover, it passes 3, 7, and 10. With 2 turnovers, you'll need to get to 14.5. We got it at 10.5 here. This is the bookie site. This is 7 point. This is what most people do. This is what most sites are going to allow. If you can get 10.5 points, take it. But most book sites don't allow that. 7 points with 10.5. Now, I think this is going to be a street fight. I really do, Josh. I don't think anybody's getting blown out in this game.
I don't see it.
And so if you had to guess, who has the better quarterback?
It's crazy. They're very comparable as when I watched them both. I
don't think so.
You like Aguilar a lot?
I think Aguilar's I think he's better than Gunnar Stockton. I think people are downplaying what he did at App because App was so bad last year. But the year before that, App was pretty damn good. And he had no issues. And I'm not going to say
he was going to start at UCLA, bro. I don't care what people say. He was going to start at UCLA.
And, I mean, App plays Clemson. They play good teams. Like, I mean, it's different, but he's at home. And Gunnar Stockton, nah, bro. Gunnar.
I see what you're saying. I want Gunnar to prove it to me, bro. I really want to see him go. Like, I've cleared my schedule. We're going to get to watch this kid play this Saturday. And I just want to watch and see.
I would take his over rushing before I would take his passing.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They're going to run him to death. And that's my issue. Because when you run a quarterback like that in a situation because you have to, it puts yourself in bind.
Yeah.
And especially when it comes to SEC football, bro. That ain't.
That's not something.
You don't want your quarterback taking a hit every play.
But, I mean, man, they're a world, but I don't see Georgia blowing Tennessee out. Not this time, bro. I know they won 8 straight.
8 straight.
8 straight. It's come to the point where you got to literally man up and say enough is a fucking enough.
But right? Beck had to play with his mind last year. We looked it up. We seen it.
He went out of his mind. And Tennessee was up in that game 10-0. And then Beck just went bonkers. So, I mean, if Tennessee could just not turn – I think they had a couple turnovers too. If they don't turn the ball over, Josh, I think they'll be good for this game. I really do. I really, really do.
I agree.
Just can't turn the ball over. Cannot turn the ball over. And then what else? What other important factors that we were talking about that we wanted to see? Pulling this up.
You say what?
I said, what other important factors do you think that we need to discuss? Because I mean, the model is, it's not so. It's, I think we're on the right side with the points. I think there's no clear edge in here.
No.
I think it's going to go under on the points, under 49, under 50. I don't think it's going to be a whole bunch of scoring.
No.
21-21, 24-20, 24.
I think the winner gets in the 20s. The loser might not even score 17.
17.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that 21-17, 24-17, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But either
Something
still,
like that.
but even still, Josh, our goal is to what? Talk about teasers. So
exactly. All we need to be is on the right side. And we feel like we're on the right side of this game.
On the right side. So again, I think we are on the right side of this matchup here. I don't foresee Tennessee getting blown out. I think there's great value with the teaser because you got to think about it with the if you tease Georgia, oh my God, this state stinks too. Wake's about to score.
You see the safety all in the box. Look at 8. Look at 8 shit. Look at the safety all in the box.
Nosy. Got
he knew it too. He said, "Oh man,
barbecue chicken."
Oh man, it's so funny.
Teasing Georgia. So Georgia's a 3.5-point favorite, and with a 7-point tease, I think that takes them to like 3.5 or 4. I mean, they can very well lose. If they lose, they can lose by a touchdown and still be a good game. So I don't think the value is there. So again, Tennessee 10.5, and you're getting a hook. You're getting a hook. So if you can get it at that, that's even better.